Next stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series Tour, stop number 34. It's Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the NAPA Know-How 500. Yep. Should be a great race here today at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Hot Atlanta, as it is known, by the way. A pair of Fords had the top two spots. On the front row, it's Johnny Gardner on the pole for the race. And number 2, Miller Genuine Draft Ford. Alongside of him, Joshua Osborne in car 68. Row 2, Ann Batson in car number 3 starts third. And Jack Richards, our Daytona 500 winner, starts number 4. Dalton Day in row 3 has the inside row 3. Alongside of him, Charles Jackson. Row number 4 has Theo Stegall in the 5 and 25 of Aaron Williams. And here's the command to fire him up here at Atlanta.
Drivers, start your engines!
Man, give it the fire the engines. Row number 5 has Justin Williams in the 18 and a 28 of Keith Batson. Row number 6 has the 10 car of Cole Daly and the 1 of his buddy Trent Dunham. Row number 6 has Ty Sheets in the 75 and the 52 of Sean Henley. Field lined up as the field comes out of corner number 4. Pace car looks off on the pit road. Johnny Gardner in a 1994 Ford Thunderbird has the front row, has the pole for today's event. Here, Joshua Osborne's alongside of him in a 93 Thunderbird. The green flag waves and we're underway at Atlanta. And what a start Johnny Gardner got in a 2 car. And Batson in the 3 car going right behind him for second place. Dalton Day running third right now in the 17 car. And Johnny Gardner will lead the first lap of the event. It's now in second place. Now goes the 17 of Dalton Day, but here comes Dalton to the inside for number 2 position now. Or number 1 spot, I should say. Excuse me. Theo Stegall in the 5 car runs third place right now. And it'll be Dalton Day leading lap number 2 of the event here. Number 17, Tide Chevrolet, which has won him. Which won him a race at Bristol earlier in the season, in the day race at Bristol. And here comes Theo Stegall to the inside for the lead now. Cole Daly in the 10 car goes inside now for the lead with Ty Sheets shoving him in a 75. And moving up through the field comes the 24 of Ryan Cooper, a winner at Kansas. Red Bell's right there in the 4th position. And Red Bell's right up there in the 33 car. And our championship leader, Jasmine Acosta, got into it. It's now, look at that, 4 wide, and oh no! Up in the air goes the 30 of Cole Moore. 90 of Mitchell Jones scraping the wall a bit. And he goes back down the track. Uh-oh, careful guys. Whew. I think he's going to come back right back down on the 27 of Rush Gardner and crash into him, but a close call of buy versus someone for Jasmine Acosta, our championship leader. She got 4 wide. And I thought for sure she was in it too. I thought for sure she was in the crash. So watch again. She's in the 7 car. She's on the inside of the 90 Mitchell Jones and the 25 of Aaron Williams. And the 30 of Cole Moore's on the inside of her. Now, Jasmine, Mitchell, and Aaron and Cole's going to get into a little shoving match. Keith Batson up in the air, too, along with Cole Moore. Mitchell Jones doing a little wall scraping, as you see right there. Cole Moore and Keith Batson start spinning. I don't think either car's damaged. I don't think. Keith Batson's car doesn't look any damaged at all. And so it looks like he might still get back into contention for a good finish. But Keith's got some work to do. He's in last, or actually almost last place. Cole Moore's one in last place right now. Ty Sheets one race back to the start-finish line. He's going to be the leader of the race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Field coming out corner number 4, the green flag about to wave again, and here we go again at Atlanta. Ty Sheets out in front, car number 75. Alongside of him, it's Red Bell, number 43, second place. And moving up through the field, Dylan Poteet, number 22, runs in third spot now. Dylan, our big winner at Martinsville Speedway, last race of the tour. And look at it, he's going to go three-way with Red Bell and Ty Sheets, or actually almost went three-way with Red Bell and Ty Sheets. Now, Ryan Cooper, his buddy on the end, pulling up on the back bumper of Dylan's car. I don't know if I want to say they're teammates because Dylan drives a Ford and Ryan drives a Chevrolet. And speaking of Chevrolets, another one moving to the inside of Ryan Cooper. That's Ann Batson in the Dale Earnhardt colors. Ann Batson looking very strong here at Atlanta. Let's go on board with Ann Batson. And that's what a driver likes to see out front in her rear, on her front view. Nothing. And you ride with Ann Batson as she led the lap. Now 21 of Pichu London. Next to move to the inside, so does Dalton Day in the 17 car. And here comes Dalton Day to the inside. 3 wide, about 2 rows deep. Dalton led the lap, but here comes the 2 of Johnny Gardner, a pole sitter. Cody Lamas, he's making his way into the mix now. Sean Hanley is getting into it in the 52 car. That's a Pontiac he's driving. And another Ford, Joshua Osborne, the 68, our outside pole sitter. Osborne looking pretty strong here in the early going in Atlanta. 33 laps the distance of this racetrack. We have completed 12 of them. We're now down to 21 to go. And Osborne for the lead. He's got the Charlotte 500 winner and Talladega winner Trent Dunham shoving him in an Oldsmobile number 1. Boy, 3 wide, several rows deep. What racing we're seeing here today at Atlanta. And Trent Dunham moves Joshua Osborne up the track. Here comes Dunham. Does he take the lead on this lap? No, he does not. Osborne led the lap. But now Dunham has the lead, but here comes Dion Scott, the 4 car, the Kodak Delco Remy Chevrolet. Boy, look at this tight racing coming out of corner number 4. That's what it looks like. 3 wide, several rows deep, and just cars strewn all over the racetrack. Better be careful. We don't want another 4 wide situation like we saw with Jasmine Acosta that almost took her out of the race. Dion Scott has the lead now in the 4 car, but Justin Williams in the 18 car goes inside now for second. And Dion will lead the lap, but here comes Justin Williams in the 18 car to the inside for the lead. He's going to bring the 66 of Chris Dollerton with him. Adrian Becker's right up there to the 11 car. She's in the mix now. Dylan Young in the 55. And Jeremy Stiegel in the 6 car. He's moving this mix now too. There's Sam Young in the 26 car. He's been one of the hot runners in this whole season. In the number 20, in the number 26 Quaker State Ford. First year that car's been a Ford, and since season 5, I believe. There's Jasmine in the 7 car. They're almost getting into the crash a little early in the race. Let's see where Jasmine's at right now. She's our points leader. So we're talking about her. She's our points leader of the season. Jasmine currently in 13th position. But she's got the inside lane, which is the fast way around this racetrack. Your inside lane is your best friend in a situation like this, but lap traffic, though, that may be another story, and that's Cole Moore in the 30 car, who's the lap traffic. He's across the finish line right now as the field comes out of turn 4. Jeffrey Thinguy in the 12 car in the Ray Bess's Buick. He led the lap, but here comes Jeremy Stegall in the 6 car. He's going to 1-5 bonus points. And I said Jasmine Acosta was 13th the last time by. She is running in the top 5. Trying to become the 3rd woman to win, trying to become the 3rd girl to win the Castrol GTX Cup Series Championship. Ashley Sears was the first in Season 3. Then Morgan Carpenter in Season 4. And Jasmine, if I recall correctly, is one of the first ladies to join the series. Had a subpar season, but since then she's steadily worked her way up in the ranks. And yet Cole Moore, he's held the field now. The 1 car, Theo Stegall, he's pulled away from the field now. And Jasmine's going to get stuck up high now. Here comes Mike Becker in the 15 car. So poor Jasmine didn't even get the lead or a lap in the race. Here comes the 10 car, Cole Daly. And Nick Baxter in the 9 car. Nick's going for the season sweep, by the way. And Batson in the 3 car, she's making her way to the mix and back in the mix now. So is Dalton Day and Johnny Gardner. 3 wide for 2nd. And Batson's got it. And Batson, that is in car number 3. Dalton Day, he's making his way into the side too. 11 laps to go in the NAPA Know-How 500 here at Atlanta. Sean Henley, he's getting into it as well in the 52 car. Joshua Osborne's back into it in the 68. And another lap car. Way off the pace. That's Keith Batson in the 28. He's way off the pace. And the last lap of the leader was 191 miles an hour. Keith's last lap was 181 miles per hour. So I don't know if Keith's going to be anybody's best friend or not when it comes to... He might not be Theo Stegall's best friend if he holds Theo up at all. And we're now down to 9 laps to go here at Atlanta. Let's see what happens when they catch up to Keith Batson in the 28. Keith, by the way, was in the top 10 in points, so he obviously didn't need this kind of a day. But here comes Dalton Day for the lead. Dalton Day, number 17 in the lead. He's got it. He's got the 94 of Cody Lamas up in the 2nd place now, but now Keith Batson, he's not far ahead of the leaders. And that's going to raise question now is who gets hung up and who doesn't. Cody Lamas for the lead. He's going to bring Theo Stegall in the 5 car into the mix as well. And oh, Batson, he holds Dalton Day up! And Dalton's going to go inside and says, screw this, I'm not getting hung up behind. But he holds Dylan Poteet up in the 22 now. And now Theo Stegall to the lead now. Cody Lamas, Sean Henley. Cameron Gilson, we haven't talked much about him all state race long, and he's up in the top 10 now. So is Jonathan Ramey in the 42, Ty Sheets in the 75. This time by, it'll be 5 laps to go here at Atlanta. Can Theo Stegall hold them all off in that 5 car? Second now goes to Sean Hanley in the 52 car. Up in the third's Jonathan Ramey in the 42. Ty Sheets right up there. Chris Thornton. Several cars up in the top spots here. Adrian Becker dives inside of Cody Lamas. She brings Zed Weinstein in a 70 car with her. 4 to go. Chris Thornton trying for second position now. And Zed Weinstein and Trent Dunham, they made their way up in the contention now. But I tell you what, nobody's going to catch that 5 car of Theo Stegall if they keep battling back there. May have spoke too soon. They might catch Theo. Three laps to go. I don't know if Theo's got quite a lead though. I don't know if he will be caught. Weinstein goes into second place now. I tell you, if they keep running side by side and trading spots, that's good racing. But what many don't realize is that it slows the pack down, and it's going to let the leader catch right back. Leader just pull away. That's what's happening right now with Theo Stegall. And Theo has now white flag in his sights. 1 lap remaining. White flag for Theo Stegall. 1 lap remaining here in Atlanta. Off of corner number 4 they come. The number 5, Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Theo Stegall wins the NAPA Know-How 500 in Atlanta. Too much racing back there cost him all shot at victory, but for Theo Stegall, he was in the right place in the right time when it needed for him. As Hendrick Motorsports picks up a victory here in Atlanta today. The average speed of race 155.995. Theo Stegall today wins the race here today at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Second place goes to Justin Williams. Third to Trent Dunham. Fourth to Dylan Young. Zed Weinstein comes home in 5th. Then 6th was Rush Gardner. 7th, Jeffrey Finguy, Jack Richards, Jonathan Ramey, and Cameron Gilson. Adrian Becker comes home in 11th in car number 11. Red Bell 12th. Jasmine Acosta 13th in the 7 car. So Jasmine did pretty not bad in the points though, right here in her points contention. Cody Lamas 14th, 15th Sean Hanley. Then comes Pichu London, Charles Jackson, Chris Thornton, Nick Baxter, and Cole Daly in the top 20. And Jeremy Stegall, not a good day in points wise, 28th. Dylan Poteet 23rd. There's the rest of the finishing order right there. Yeah. Sam Young, not a good run for him, 31st. Joshua Osborne, 32nd. Ann Batson, 33rd. After qualifying very, very well for some of those drivers. Keith Batson, 36th after getting involved in a crash. But Theo Stegall takes the win here today at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The number 5 Levi Garrett Chevrolet. 2 races remaining in the season now. And it's Jasmine Acosta still leading by 121 points over Cody Lamas. Then Jeremy Stegall, Theo Stegall up to 4th place now. Dion Scott 5th. 6th is Peachy London. Sam Young 7th. 8th Keith Batson. 9th is Cameron Gilson and Dalton Day, currently 10th place. Trent Dunham is 2 points behind Dalton for the 10th position. And Zed Weinstein in the 12th place right now. Sean Henley 13th. Rush Gardner 14th. 15th Mike Becker in car 15. Cole Daly, Chris Dalton, Ryan Cooper, Don Poteet 19th in the points. And Jonathan Ramey is in 20th place in the points chase. And there's the rest of the running order right now in the points. And Batson dropping down to 21st in the points chase after being in the top 20 for much of the year. And Dale Keselowski last place right now. The Subway Fresh Fit 500 is next up on the tour at Phoenix. The Phoenix triple header. Don't miss it.